Each of us has this companion with us. Please switch off your mobile phones or keep them in silent mode. Please. I request the guests to introduce themselves. One guest.
I'm Mahavir. I come for the first time.
You are from?
I was doing course here in India.
Okay.
University classroom.
Be a friend.
Success is a step-by-step process. It's like climbing a ladder as per today's theme. But when we go beyond success and failure, what emerges is leadership. Leadership and leading by example. A true wartime story from the French memoirs of war. The French and the Austrians war at Leipzig. It was a dark, dreary night. A day of great loss. It was lit aflame only with funeral pyres of dead soldiers. The groans, the moans and the cries of many injured men. And the scalar, the stench, the heavy odor, the defeatism was in the air. It was a day of great loss for the French army. Loss of men and material. In one portion of this battlefield, in a circular tent, sat the strategy session. The strategy session was in progress. Fully uniformed, armored, army generals were very, very tired men sat flanking their leader. The leader was of sharp height, the tallest among all of them. He was the most capable, the most dynamic, and the most decisive leader of his times. A man of great courage and leadership qualities of his times. Napoleon Bonaparte. He sensed, as leaders sense very well each of the person, and looked into the eyes. The strategy session was in progress. He knew that his people were physically, mentally, and spiritually and emotionally exhausted. But then, as the master strategist, he had a strategy to win the battle. He suggested at the end of the meeting that if a particular this cannon is kept on that hillock or the top, then the supplies to the army will be cut off, 4/5 of it, and 1/5 will all remains to be fought. So he suggested that overnight this has to be placed. But the men looked at each other's eyes. Each of them was so tired. There was a silence. Napoleon rose and in silence said nothing. He bade them one by one. All of them left the tent. And lo, in the morning, the cannon was right there at the top of that particular hillock, and emerging behind was Napoleon, the emperor himself. He had single-handedly, inch by inch, took the cannon up all night without any help, alone. The army, when they saw the cannon up, there was jubilation, exultation. The power and the energy made them victorious. The leader had led by setting an example. We have amongst us, I have heard speak this particular aspect of leading by example, soiling his hands on various aspects of leadership here in Sunshine. Our President Divakar Reddy, may I welcome him to take over from me.